Welcome to our first lecture from our course on social media images. I've created for you a small introduction to the course so you can understand better the benefits that you will get out of this course and why it's important to be very careful with your images in social media and what type of impact can they have into your business. Now let's dive in with the information. Exactly as I've told you before, we need to focus on why is this so important for you to use very good social media images to engage your audience and to have a very good impact overall on your business. Now, the first thing that I would underline is that images increase your conversions in social media with even more than 150% compared to text posts. That is absolutely huge. You can just think about it like this: if you have an income out of a business by using social media of up to $1,000 per month, this can increase your income to $2,500 per month. So this is the actual impact that this can have over your business, into your actual business. Now, another thing that is very important to keep in mind is that images help you engage your audience a lot. It has been proven before that the first thing, for example, the first thing that people look at when they see an ad on Facebook is the image. That will make them click on your ad, and after that, some of the people that see the ad will actually read the text, but most of them will click on your ad because of the image. Now, as you know already, an image worth 1,000 words, and the message you send is much stronger when you use an image. Okay, why? Because images are emotional and they have a much higher impact over your audience. Okay. And the last thing that I would underline, though there are many other important things related to images, I thought that these four of them are the ones that have the greatest impact in the beginning when starting to use properly images in your social media campaigns and marketing. The last one that I would underline and point out is that images helps with your online branding, even if it's for a business. Okay, even if it's for personal branding, it's keeping a sense of unity and flow. People can recognize better your personal style. That if you will use a certain personal style, which is called brand system for recognition. Okay, and practically that means to use the same colors all the time, to use a logo and other stuff like that. But images help a lot to keep a sense of unity of your brand and to make people recognize you much better. That was all, guys. I thank you for your attention. You know already that you are awesome, and I will see you guys in the next lecture where we will talk a little bit about the structure of this course. Welcome to our next lecture from our course on social media images. And in this lecture we will talk about the structure of this course and exactly which are the topics that we will cover and which are the tools that you will see and what you will actually learn in this course. So first of all, in the first part of the course, you will see tools that will help you create, resize and enhance your images for social media. That means that you will use your own images, for example, maybe a photo of yourself to create a profile image, or something that you want to post on your wall on Facebook, or something that you want to tweet on Twitter, or if you want to use maybe as a brand or a profile photo or cover photo for your LinkedIn profile. So we will actually use more some of your own images to create them, to resize them to the proper sizes so that your audience sees them correctly, and to enhance them for using them on your social accounts. Now in the second part we will see tools, and you will actually learn about tools that allow you to use templates, different backgrounds and graphics to create more professional looking images. You will see that we have a couple of very good alternatives online that you can fastly use, have proven to convert templates, different types of graphics, icons and backgrounds that will create amazing images for your social media accounts. Then in the third part we will talk about tools that allow you to create viral images like quotes images. I think that everybody has seen that lately there is like a trend, okay, in using viral images with quotes. And for example, if you are in the personal development niche, if you are a trainer, if you are a coach, this can be very helpful. Also, if you are in network marketing, these are just a couple of examples of businesses or jobs, okay, in which you can be involved, and in which this type of tools can help you a lot, because people are into this type of images, and this can create virality for your brand and for your business, and that means more exposure and overall more revenue for your business. And in the fourth part, obviously, we'll talk about other tools that can be very welcome to our first lecture, where we actually talk about a tool that you can use for yourself to enhance and create your images, your own images for social media use. It's called Social Media Image Maker. It's an online tool. You can use it whenever you want, from wherever you want, and you can create stunning images and with the right sizes that you can use, for example, for your profile image on Facebook, okay, or LinkedIn or Twitter, to create your cover photo on Facebook, okay, or to create different types of posts also for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or whatever type of social media you are using. This is the main page of the app. As you can see, you can find the app here at this link that you see here in my browser, okay, outroplanet.com/app. Social media image maker. So just write this down, okay, or copy it into your browser, and you will have access to this tool immediately. You don't have to create any type of account. It's completely free, so you don't have to worry that anybody will have your email address and send you all the time different promotions, okay. This is a free tool that you can use exactly as I've told you before, from wherever you want, whenever you want. So let's start to see exactly how you can use this tool. It's actually very simple. You can see that here in the left side of the screen you have a menu, okay, for every social media platform that you can use this tool for. For example, you have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google Plus, Flickr, Vimeo. You have a lot of social media platforms here. Most probably you will use it for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Maybe some of you guys are using Tumblr, also Pinterest and YouTube, but most of the people are using it for Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, exactly as I've told you before. So, for example, you select Facebook. Okay, this is the first one, and you have here different types of templates that you can use the platform for. You have cover image, okay, to create your cover photo. You have profile image. You have normal posts. You have highlighted posts, okay. Event, if you create events on Facebook, for example, maybe you have a business, you have a restaurant or club or pub or something like that, okay, and you are creating events all the time. It's very important to have an attractive image for your event that you have created. Okay, application images, maybe you are creating different types of apps on your page. Also, you need a very good image. So for example, let's choose the profile image so you guys can see exactly how this app works. You just press the button create here, okay, and the editor will load. Now the first thing that you will do is to add your file, okay, and I will show you an example. Okay, I will choose a photo. For example, let us choose this photo, okay. This image can be used for, it's a very good image that can be used for a profile image, but it doesn't have the right size, okay, and also we can make some enhancements to it. So for example, this is the right size, okay, for a Facebook profile image. We click the button apply, okay, then we can add some different effects from here, from this upper menu. Okay, for example, we can add this effect, we can add Wild West, okay, Mr. Spock. This one looks really nice, Woodstock. So we have different effects. This image this photo was already a professional photo, so it doesn't need enhancements. But if you want different types of effects, for example, this one can be a very good type of effects. Okay, 80s, it looks very nice. After that, you have Okay, you press the button OK. You have other enhancements that you can make. For example, sharpen the photo, okay, blur the photo. You can add more noise, okay, to the photo, desaturate the photo. You can focus the photo. For example, this is a very good effect that a lot of people add focus line. It gives it a professional look if you just focus on the subject in a profile image. For example, we can select the focus line, and these kinds of give it an even more professional look. In my opinion, if you have seen videos or different types of professional photos, the ones that give you the most credibility and trust and also professional look, okay, have this separation between the subject, the main subject, and the rest of the background. Okay, the background most of the times it's blurred, okay, and it gives you a more professional look. Now we just go to see if we can make any other enhancements. Okay, you can choose the name of the photo, okay, for example, and you can choose the type of the photo if you want it to be a PNG or an or the standard one, okay, the JPEG, okay, standard. And after that you just download the image. Okay, thank you for waiting while downloading your file. You will see your file is downloaded here. You just press on show in folder and you will have access to it instantly. Obviously, when you download it, you can instantly share it, and this is a very cool function on Facebook, Twitter, or wherever you wanted to use it for, okay, for whatever platform you wanted to use it for. So now we press cancel, and that's it. That's how simple it is to use Social Media Image Maker. So you can practically resize and enhance your images for your profiles, covers, and post in just a couple of seconds or minutes. Okay, so I hope this will be helpful for you guys. I hope that you will find this tool very useful, because you can actually create very fast, very good images for your social media accounts. Welcome to our next lecture, to our next tool for social media images creation. And this tool, it's actually exactly like the last two ones that you have seen. It's a tool that you can use mostly for your own images, for your own photos, to enhance them, to make them better, to resize them to a certain size that will fit your social media accounts. This one, it's actually a more complex tool than you have seen before, because it also has some templates, some very nice effects. It has more features than the one that you have seen. Also, you don't need to create any account whatsoever. You can access it whenever you want, from wherever you want. You just need your laptop, a PC, and internet connection, okay, and you're ready to go. You're ready to create your images. And actually, this tool has three options. It's called, the website, it's called befunky.com, as you can see here in my web browser. Okay, so the tool actually, it's called befunky, and you have three options that you can choose from to work with befunky. You have the photo editor, you have the collage maker, and you have the designer. And I will show you step by step exactly what you can do with each of them. We will go first, we will enter the photo editor, and you will see exactly how you can use it. Then we will have a look at the collage maker, and after that, finally, we will take a look at the designer option too. So let's dive in the information and let's go to the photo editor. You just click on the button. You will wait for the app to load. And now you have more options to upload a photo from your computer, okay, or to test and use one of their photos right here. And for the sake of this example, I will use one of their photos. For example, I will use this lady in the middle, because it's a more suited photo for a profile photo. For example, if you want to use it for your LinkedIn profile or for your Facebook profile. I'm not saying that you should use this lady's photo, but I'm saying that this is how a photo should look like, okay, for your profile or for your LinkedIn. For example, it's called Facebook, okay, it's called Facebook because people need to see your face, and this is a typical very good profile photo for Facebook, as an example, because this lady is looking right at the camera, she's smiling, and we can see very, very well her face. So let's take this one as an example. You just choose the photo, and you will see that This tool has a lot of options that you can use, you can play with. For example, if we go to the layer manager, you can add more layers to a photo, exactly like in a professional editor that you install on your computer, for example, like Adobe Photoshop or something like that. You can add more layers to an image, and this is the place where you can add layers. Okay, you can take a layer forward, you can take a layer backwards, and so on. For example, if I press the button add a layer, I can add another image on top of this one. Okay, so I can have this image right here, and for example, we can actually choose a color overlay if we want to for the image. It has a certain opacity, and also we can select the opacity of this image, okay, of this new layer that we have created, so we can see through it. So it has transparency, so we can see through it the image behind. For example, we can set its opacity from here, and as you can see, when you set the opacity higher, okay, for example at 100%, you see only that image in that spot where it is. If you set the opacity lower, it will have transparency. This is very cool if you want to do different effects. Okay, now let's have a look at other options that befunky.com has. For example, in the edit section you have the crop. Okay, you can practically crop your image. You can select for portrait, okay, for landscape. You can select a certain aspect ratio from the one that they have, for example the golden ratio. Okay, you can lock the aspect ratio, so when you resize it, your width and your height will be the same as for the original photo. Okay, and this one, it's an option that you can use, okay, the crop image option. Okay, another option that you can use is the resize image here. Okay, also you can lock the aspect ratio, and then you can rotate if you want to. You can cut out background. You can select a background, for example a paint. Okay, then you can select the exposure. For example, you can tweak the brightness of the photo, as you can see right now. Okay, you can make it look darker, you can make it look brighter. Okay, you can then play with the contrast. For example, you can have a more, for myself, in my personal opinion, photos that have a higher contrast look more vivid. They have more vivid colors and they inspire you more. Okay, but that's my personal opinion. You can play with that, see exactly how it works, but for a profile picture I would recommend that that your profile photo has a very good contrast. Okay, you can make different highlights. Okay, play with the highlights, with the shadows. Okay, you can fill in with light. So you have a lot of options that you can use. As you can see, this small app, this befunky, it's actually full of cool features that you can use. Okay, I will go out of exposure. Now you have the beautify section. Okay, this will play with your skin, for example with the skin of the person. It will identify the skin and will play with that area of the photo that you have. Okay, this is an option, maybe some of you guys have seen it. There are certain smartphones, for example like the ones from Huawei, okay, or most of the time smartphones that have Android on them, they have this option for their performant cameras. Okay, it's a beautify, that's how it's called. Okay, then we have the color. For example, you can choose the color, okay, in the photo, the saturation, the temperature. You can play with all of this stuff to enhance your image. After that we have the sharpen. Okay, the sharpen effect to create a more crisp and clear image, as you can see here. Okay, you have more detail. Okay, the detail, it's much better seen when you use the sharpen effect. And also you have the vignette effect, which creates a more studio effect, if you want to say so, for a photo. Okay, it has like a more professional touch, and it depends how you use it, but it can be very, very helpful, and it can give a very professional look to a photo, for example. Now let's have a look into the blur and smooth area. You have also the smoothing effect, and this is how the smoothing effect looks like. Okay, it makes your photo like it has like a tint of a blurry shade, but it's not actually a blurry. Okay, You also have the blur effect, that it makes everything more unclear. Then we have the funky focus, which obviously, in my opinion, also creates a very professional effect. If I were to choose something from these effects to add to my profile photo, especially if I don't have a white background in my back, I would choose a blur, a funky focus blur effect. You understand? It has a much more professional look, and you can select the area. Okay, for example here, that's how it should look like. Okay, we have like a more professional touch. Okay, when you have everything, when you have the subject, okay, very focused, and the background it's more detached and blurry, okay, your attention as a viewer will go directly to the focus, where the focus is. So this will drive people's attention to you, okay, and not to the background. When you are using a white screen background, it's no problem, because you are the only thing that they will see. But when you are in a different context, a blurred background, a detached background, will help you get the attention of your viewers. So this is a very interesting effect. Okay, you also have the soften effect, the blurred edges, and you have different other effects, but I will let you play with each and any of these effects and see exactly how they work. Okay, I won't go into any more details. Now we have the touch up. Okay, for the touch up, for example, if you have, that's why I've chosen this photo, because you can use, for example, different effects that you can apply to your skin. For example, the wrinkles. Okay, it will eliminate wrinkles from a photo if it detects them. Then we have the blemish, okay, which adds different types of effects. We have the bronzer. This one, it's absolutely awesome. Okay, this is how it will look like. Okay, you just add the bronzer. I don't know if you guys can see in the example, but you can add the bronzer, okay, on a certain surface. And for example, you can play with the strength. And if you have a look here, okay, in this area, it looks like this person it's tanned. Okay, it was at a tanner shop or something like that. Okay, you can adjust the brush size, the brush hardness. Okay, you have different types of colors for the bronzer. So this is a very cool effect also. As you can see, you can do a lot of things with the effects that that Be Funky has. You also have the flash spot. Okay. We also have the clone, mascara, eye color. So most of this photo here in the touch-up section are for profile photos dedicated. Okay, why? Because it will enhance your profile photo. Okay, your portrait photo, let's say so. Okay, you can add different effects to your photo to look much better in your photos. Okay. I know everybody for sure will use this one to create awesome profile photos, because it can actually work very well. Let's see what other effects we have. We have different types of effects here. Okay, we have the featured effect, for example. We can use something like this. Okay, we can use something like this, thin types. Okay, we have chromatic effects, when we can use different types of effects, as you can see here in the preview section. Okay, you can see exactly what you get from your image if you apply any of the effect here. We have black and white effects. Okay, different types of black and whites and variations. The grunge effect, Holga art, for example. Okay, this one is very interesting. So we have different things that you can use with Be Funky. Then we have the artsy effects. Okay, we have frames that you can add. For example, you can add a frame like this. Okay, this can be something very cool if you want to add to your photo, and this can be more helpful. I will let you guys play with this, but I just wanted to show you an example. Then you have different graphics that you can add. For example, let's have a look here. You can add something like this to your photo. Okay, you can resize it. Okay, put it somewhere like here. Okay, you can add different types of graphics that you have here. As you can see, you have different types of graphics that you can add. You can select from a very big collection of graphics. Okay, you can add your own graphics, icons. I will show you further in this course how to find very good icons and graphics that you can use for your photos. Then you have different types of overlays that you can use, for example the holidays, okay, overlays. Then you can add different types of text. For example, my favorite one is this one, lucky. Okay, you also get these messages. These are very cool tips that you can use for your images, okay, from BeFunky. Okay, got it. For example, you can add this text, which actually is very cool. Just double click on it to edit it. Okay, so this is a very cool function. You can add different types of text to your images. And then you have different textures. Light trails is my favorite one, and let us have a look at it. For example, you can add something like this to your photo, as you can see here in this part. So you can add very cool stuff with BeFunky to your photos. Okay, welcome to our next lecture on befunky.com, okay, the online app that allows you to create awesome photos for your social media accounts, and not just for your social media but also for your marketing campaigns, your email marketing campaigns, and so on. We have seen exactly how you can use the photo editor before in previous lectures, but now I wanted to show you guys how you can use the collage maker, which actually it's awesome and it's very easy to use. Okay, it's a great tool that BeFunky offers, and you can create instantly great images, okay, that you can post on your social media accounts, or that you can use in different marketing purposes. So if you are on the front page of the befunky.com app, you just go to the collage maker, you click on it, okay, and the app will load. Now you can do different stuff. For example, upload the images that you want. Okay, you just take the images, okay, and put them in their spaces for the collage. Okay, for example, you can select an autofill section, okay, to see exactly how it will look like. You can change anything between them. Okay, you can change their spots, as you can see. You can edit their effects. Okay, for example, the sizes. Okay, you can rotate them, you can flip them if you want to. Okay, you can open an image in the image editor if you want to, okay, and apply all the effects that you have seen in the photo editor, and that it's absolutely awesome. Now auto enhance, okay, we are applying the auto enhance, and now we are saving. Okay, cancel. Okay, cancel. Now we are back to the collage maker. So you can do you can edit each of the images that you have added to the collage, and that is the most important part. Now exactly how do you edit the collage, okay, to make it look in different shapes, okay, in different forms and stuff like that? You just use the bars, okay, you have here. It's very simple to use, okay, and you can give different types of looks to your collage. Okay, you just use the bars, and with your mouse you just click and drag to the left, to the right, okay, upwards, downwards, and it will change the look of your collage. So this is exactly how you add collages, okay, how you add photos and you edit your collage. Now for example, you have different templates from which you can choose for your collage. You have the future, the grid. Let's choose the grid, okay, where you have different types and forms that you can use. Obviously you also have paid forms that you need to upgrade to the pro version to be able to use them. But for example, we can have a look at this one, okay, which absolutely looks awesome. You can edit it, for example, okay, you can edit each of the photos. You can set everything, the spacings, okay, between your photos. Okay, for example, now you have like a more fresh look, okay, it's a more clear look, okay, it's not everything so crowded, okay, the elements are more spaced. You can add round corners to your photos, okay, you can do a lot of stuff. You can add even a background color, for example, okay, to your collage. Okay, you can do anything that you want to. You also can add different patterns, okay, to your collage, as you can see, for the background. So this is very nice. You can add graphics, Halloween, okay, you can do like a greeting card. Maybe you want to do a greeting card, okay, So this can be awesome to create a greeting card. So this is actually an awesome software, as you can see, and also you can add the text function exactly as you have seen in the photo editor, okay, where you can type whatever you want and choose from different fonts, different sizes, okay, spacing, different spacing between, okay, you can align the text as you want to, choose a different color, okay, choose the opacity, the blend, okay, the blend effect, it can be more darken, okay, it can be a hard light. So you can do a lot, you have a lot of features and effects, as you can see. So the collage maker can be awesome, for example, if you want to if you have a business where you are organizing different types of events, okay, maybe you want to post photos from an event and you don't want to post thousands of photos on which people don't even have the patience to go through, okay, you make like 2 or 3 collage photos, okay, where you put the most attractive photos from the event, and that's how you market your event, okay, that's how you get people's attention to that event. And for those of them who want to see more, you maybe create a separated album with photos. So this is a way, this is an example of how you can use the collage, okay, you can do different types of ads. For example, you can use the collage function to create maybe an image for a Facebook ad, but an image that also promotes an event or something like that, where you need to insert different types of photos that send a message, okay, and underline your activity. So I think this can be very, very helpful, okay, the collage function of BeFunky can be very helpful, guys. As you have seen, it has a tons of features. I will let you play with it and see for yourself exactly how cool this app is. Of images for different purposes. For example, you can create images for event covers, you can create also business cards, you can create images for your social media accounts, you can create practically email headers and so on. You can create various types of images with different shapes, forms, and you can use different templates that BeFunky offers to you to create amazing images that are already proven to have a very good impact because of the templates. So when you are already in the photo editor or in the collage section, you just go on the small icon with BeFunky, you press on it, you select the designer mode, and this is it. We are already in the designer mode. Okay, here in the left part you have the menu and you have the templates first, then you have the project manager, the image manager, the background, design elements, and text. For example, we can start with the templates. If you go to the templates, another window with the menu will open for you. It's like a drop down menu, but it's sideways. And you have, for example, event graphics. You can create invitations, you can create menus. If you have a restaurant or something like that, you can create thank you cards. Then you have the small businesses where you find business cards, letterhead, and other type of images, blogger resources, okay, infographics. For example, you can create stunning infographics. Obviously, if you didn't know already, infographics have a huge impact for your audience. A lot of successful bloggers and a lot of companies are using infographics to send a powerful message, a strong statistics in their marketplace. And obviously infographics are very oftenly shared with other people and have a tendency to go viral. So it can be a good idea, but that it depends on your business to use infographics. Why? Because you can generate virality. Obviously it would be an even better idea for you to create an infographic that wasn't already made in your marketplace, okay, or a statistic for a certain part of your marketplace that wasn't already researched or has or doesn't have already a infographic similar with yours. So it would be a very good idea to come with something new, and your chances to get that thing viral, that infographic viral, and get massive exposure for your business, even by using social media, it's absolutely huge. It can have a great impact overall into your business. So I strongly recommend you use infographic and also share them on social media, because they can have a great impact. And then we have the special social media images inside the designer mode here on BeFunky. Okay, we have the social media headers for Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Etsy, and YouTube, and the social media graphics also for Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, or Pinterest. Also, we have different blank templates for event graphics, social media, and blog resources. For example, if we go to the social media headers and we select the Facebook section, we can select like a very nice cover photo. For example, maybe if you have like a pastry shop or something like that, you can choose this one, this cover photo, which is with macaroons. Okay, but this is just an example. You can select this template, and after that you can edit it, of course. Okay, we have here on practically an overall, we have an integrated image. Okay, this is an already created image, but you can select every single part of this image. For example, here we have like a graphic. You can edit this graphic. Okay, you can rotate it, you can make it smaller. Here we have text. Okay, you can choose to edit this text. We also have smaller images here. And now, for example, we can add different stuff to this template. We can go to the project manager, okay, or to the image manager. Let's see the design elements. We go to the design elements, and here we can choose different things, okay, and different elements that we can integrate in our images. For example, we can choose different types of lines. Okay, we can select something like this. Okay, we can for example go and select a ribbon, maybe if we are the ribbon type, okay, or if it suits to our business. We can select different types of shapes, exactly like we see here. Okay, and we have even badges. Badges are very good for ads. For example, if you create a Facebook ad, maybe you want to promote a special offer with a discount, you can write that discount inside of a badge, maybe a red badge, to get your viewers' attention, okay, or something like that. That's an example. We have frames. Okay, we can create I don't know, we have elements for infographics, for weddings. Okay, we have a ton of different elements for social media, for example. Okay, also we have illustrations of various kinds that we can use. So you have a lot of cool elements that you can integrate. And the last part is to add different types of texts to your cover photo, like this one. Then you can edit it. Okay, you can add different effects like font size, okay, font family, spacing, alignment, overlay, opacity, and other very cool effects and features that you have. So overall, it's a very simple to use and very efficient tool, because you already have these templates that you can work on and create your very own professional cover photo images, for example. So that, with that being said, the design section of BeFunky, it's also like the previous two other options, the collage maker and the photo editor. It's a very powerful tool that you can use to create stunning images for your social media accounts, and I hope it will be very helpful for you in the future and for your business. Welcome back to our next lecture. In this lecture, I wanted to share with you guys a tool that I've been using to create a lot of cool images and graphics, and not just for my ads but for my emails and much more. It's called canva.com. It's a platform, it's a cloud-based software, more than that. So it's a place where you can design your own images, your own graphics. They have a lot of cool templates that you can use, and it's actually very easy to use. It has a very good interface. It's user friendly. You can access it from wherever you want, and from where you have an internet connection. Okay, because you have like an account, okay, which is cloud-based, and everything is saved for you there. So this is my dashboard, exactly as you can see here. You can create an account very easy, because you can connect with your Facebook account, for example, and after you create an account, you have a dashboard just like the one you see on my screen right now. This is my dashboard, and you can start creating your first design. Okay, you have a create a design here option. As you can see before this below this header, okay, with the created design options, there are all my graphics that I have created till now. Okay, a lot of them, as you can see. different types, some for Facebook ads, other for banner ads, other for email, other as email marketing headers, okay, as email headers. So you have a lot of options. So everything will be saved for you exactly as you can see here. You can then enter, you can copy and re-edit, for example, that image. You can edit directly that image, you can delete it, you can do whatever you want. Okay, you also have some informations here. Okay, you can share designs with other people that have Canva accounts. You can learn to design. Okay, you can get design inspiration. So you have a lot of options. Now let's get back to the app itself. You have the create a design option. Maybe, for example, you want to do a Facebook cover, a Facebook post, an Instagram post, whatever you want, presentation. You have different options. If you want to use this platform to create an ad, it's actually very simple. A Facebook ad, you just go to the more button, you just press the button, and all the options will appear for you. Okay, and as you can see here, you have social media posts, documents, blogging, and ebooks. Okay, you can create an ebook cover, for example, if you want to. Marketing materials like flyers, posters, okay, menus, business cards, and so on. Social media and email headers. Maybe you want for an event to create a header or something like that. YouTube channel art. So you have different options. Every single options, or any option that you will select, you will see you have different types of templates that you can after that edit. Okay, after you enter and select that template. For example, we will go to ads. Okay, we have Facebook ads, wide skyscraper, medium rectangle, leaderboard, large rectangle. If we click on the Facebook ad, you will see that the app will load you the template. Okay, and this is practically the editor in Canva. And now in the left part of the screen, in the layout section, this is the first thing that will appear for you. You can select a template that you want to use for your ad. Okay, you will see that you will have like a small icon here which states free. That means that you can use for free this template. Other type of templates, for example, you have to pay for them, and you have to click on them to see exactly how much you have to pay for them. So you can select your free ones. For example, we can select the wine list. I just want to show you guys an example, and you can now edit the template if you want to. For example, you can edit the text. You can select what type of font you want, okay, what size to be, what color. You also have other options like uppercase, how to align your text, okay, if it should have a certain transparency. Then you have the other text, which you can edit this one too. And then you can edit the background if you want. You can add filters to your background. For example, we can add like a retro filter. Okay, this is how it will look like. You have advanced options, okay, for different indicators that you can set them at different values. Okay, for example, vignette. Okay, the blurry. Okay, blurred one to create a more blurred image. And you have different types of options. Okay, if you will go, you can flip it, you can crop the image, you can even change the image with the color if you want to. Okay, so you have that option too. So you have a lot of options that you can use to create a beautiful background. Also, you can go to the background option and select a different type of background if you want to. Okay, you will see here that you have different types of backgrounds. Also, a lot of them are free, like patterns. Okay, but you also have paid backgrounds, and most of the time any element that you will select, it's somewhere around $1. Okay, besides the free stuff, okay, the free graphics. So most of the elements that you will select will be somewhere at $1. The rest of them probably will be for free. Then you can upload your own stuff. For example, as you can see here, I have a lot of things that I've uploaded myself. They will all appear to you in time. They will be saved here, okay, like in a media library, and you can select them and insert them again. For example, if I will click on this icon, this one I found with Icon Finder, okay, and you can make it to be like okay, the background if you want to. But you also have, if you think that you did something wrong and you want to go back, you have the undo option. Okay, so it's actually very useful and has all the options that that maybe standalone software editor software would have. So it's actually very complex. Then you can go to the search function, for example, and here you have different graphic elements that you can use, okay, to create your images. For example, you have frames. Maybe you want to use frames. We have talked that headshots, for example, that images in Facebook that use headshots are very popular and convert very well. And for example, you can select a frame here like this one, okay, and you can upload an image in it with somebody, for example, okay. So you have the frame here, okay. You have the headshot, okay, in the frame. So you have different options. Then if you go, okay, let's exit the frame section. If you go to grids, okay, a grid, it's like a collage of photos, okay. You can add photos from different you can add different photos in the same image, okay. Maybe you want to do a grid, a collage, so you have here different templates that you can use. Then if you go to, for example, now they had something special for the Halloween, okay, with graphics for the Halloween. Then you have different illustrations that you can use, okay, different icons, or not just icons, vectors that you can use, okay. So all the time they upload they update this stuff and they add more stuff that you can use for your images. For example, you can add this globe, okay. It's very nice. Maybe you want to do something like you have like a travel agency and you want to use this in an image for, I don't know, an offer or something like that. So you have different types. You can even search here, okay. You have different cool graphics that you can use for your images. So Canva, it's absolutely stunning in my opinion. Now let's see other options too. You have different shapes, for example, okay, that you can insert. As you can see here, you have lines, okay, different types of lines, okay, dotted, I don't know, dotted, okay, like a graphic, lines, okay, arrows and stuff like that. You have a lot of options. Then you have icons, because we have talked about icons too, that you can insert, okay. Icons are very used in ads and in images, and they convert very well, so I recommend them to you, okay. And then you have photos too. You have free photos that you can use. You can select paid photos, okay. You also have charts, for example, different types of charts that you can use. Maybe you want to do a presentation or something like that, or maybe you want to point out something. You just change its name if you want to, okay. And after that you just press the button download to download the image to your computer, or you can share the image if you want directly to your Facebook. So you can do that too if you want to. So Canva, it's absolutely stunning, guys. I highly recommend it to you. As you have seen, it's very user friendly. It's easy to access, okay. You can have access to it anywhere, and it absolutely blows your mind with what type of images you can create. I mean, your images will be like made by a professional graphician or something like that, okay. So you can do stunning ads with Canva. I highly recommend it to you. Welcome to our next lecture from the course on Facebook marketing. I'm very excited to be here with you because I want to show you in this lecture an app that I absolutely love. It will be very useful in creating your images for social media posts, Twitter posts, Instagram, whatever type of social media channel you use. But I will show you some examples on Facebook ads, because this is what we are mainly talking about in this course. And you will see that you already have some presets that you can use, and that will make your work much easier in creating a perfect ad that you can use and that can be relevant for your niche, and that can get you conversion and very good click-through rates, and obviously very cheap ads. So the app is called Snapyo, exactly as you see here in my browser bar, Okay, I will also maybe add you a text at the end of this lecture with the name of the app. Okay, and it's practically a cloud-based app where you can enter, you create an account for free. Okay, you can use it from any type of browser or from anywhere you are and you have internet on a computer, on a laptop, wherever you want. And also the nice thing is that all the ads that you create, all the images, the graphics that you create will be saved in this cloud-based app, and you will have access at them at any time to edit them, download them, or do whatever you want with them. So as you can see here, I'm actually logged in my account, so you can create different type of graphics with this app. Okay, as you can see here, this is my dashboard. Here I have my graphics. If I will enter my graphics, it will show the designs that I have already created. For example, I have this one here. Okay, this is an example, it's an older one. And if I will go to the create graphics section, I will have more types of posts, ads, images, designs from which I can select. Okay, standard dimensions that the biggest social media platforms are using. For example, I have social media posts. Okay, if I want to use if I want to create an image that I will use for a post on my social media channels, I will select from here and create a post. As you can see, I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. This is absolutely awesome. Then I have the ad section for Facebook ad, normal Facebook ad carousel, because you know that you have the images that are coming one after the other in the carousel. Then you have the Twitter, okay, and then you have some standard type of banners, okay, like leaderboard, skyscraper. Also you have for blog, okay, blog featured image, blog normal image, headers for your emails, Twitter or Facebook cover photo. Okay, I will show you now some examples with the Facebook ad, because that is the most important for you. Okay, and that is the one that you will probably use this app the most for. So if I will click on the Facebook ad button, okay, I have some options here, and in my opinion you should use these options because they are preset images that are proven to convert. Okay, they have created them specially to be proven to convert, and you can edit them. Obviously you have the option to create your own from scratch, but it will be harder because you have to insert everything. But here you have the option to select a template, okay, that has been already proven to work, and you have a lot of templates here. And also very important, be careful, you know that Facebook has the 20% text rule. Okay, you cannot add more than 20% text in an image of an ad, because otherwise it won't be approved by Facebook. Okay, and these ads are all already created in such a way, okay, in such a manner that they respect this rule of 20% text. So you just have to replace the text with your own, and you're ready to go. Okay, maybe you want to add some more icons, I don't know, graphics to the image, but you're ready to go with the text. And as you can see, you have a lot of templates here. Okay, for example, launch your career, I like this one very much. Okay, the guide to copywriting, boost productivity today, grow your traffic fast, summer deals. Okay, there are more than I've seen the last time I've entered on the app. Okay, for webinars, okay, free webinar today, free PDFs, okay, reports, how to sell online. Okay, so you have different types of images, okay, of templates that you can use. For example, let's select this one, okay, 0 to hero. So you have an example exactly how you can use the app itself. Okay, we are just waiting a couple of minutes for it, a couple of seconds for it to load. It has been loaded already. Okay, so for example, this one could be for accounting services. Okay, an ad, maybe if you have an accounting firm, this can be an ad for accounting services. Okay, the nice part is that you can edit everything from this ad. For example, you can edit here the text. Okay, you can select your fonts, your dimensions for your fonts, but the dimensions I recommend you to leave them as they are. Okay, the alignment, the text opacity, okay, you can make it to be more transparent if you want to. You can move it as an object backward, okay, or forward, on the canvas. Okay, you can select the color. You have a lot of options. You can add effects to your okay, to your background, to your ads, to everything you want. For example, you have a color overlay on this background. You can select the effects. Okay, you can make it more blurry, for example, and so on. You have different types of effects. Okay, coming on to the editing part. Okay, coming again to the editing part. For example, you have this icon. You can select its opacity. Okay, text again. You can practically edit everything you see here. Now, if you want to add more things, okay, to this image, for example, a different background, you want to select a different background. If you go to the background section, you will see you also have some templates here. Okay, you have some templates, or if you do not find what you want, you can upload your own stuff. Okay, my media, you just go to my media, you upload an image, and that's it. It's simple as that. Okay, for example, I can select this one here, and you will see it will load in the background. As you can see, it's in the background. Okay, I can select the coffee one. So you have different options. It's a very cool. You also a very cool app. You also have patterns from which you can select. Okay, as you can see here, different types of patterns that you can use for your images. My recommendation, for example, this ad has blue in it. I wouldn't put blue in it, but you have the other elements that will get your viewers attention, but I wouldn't use blue because it's Facebook color and people can think that that maybe it's an app from Facebook or something like that, and your ad won't be so attractive anymore. Okay, so you have all of this. You have standard color. You can select just a standard color for your background. So you have a lot of things that you can use. Then you have graphics. Okay, you can insert graphics, different type of icons in your image, which can be very useful. Illustrated type of images have been proven to convert very well. Okay, so for example, you have here this small computer. You can select something else. Okay, for example, we can delete this image. Just press the delete button, and we can add something like, okay, 26. This can be a declaration day. Okay, when people have to go to the financial administration, okay, and give their income declarations or something, it can be representative. Okay, it was like a joke, this. So, but it's an example. Okay, you can use everything that you want here to create your ad more relevant, okay, for your niche. So use this because these icons can be very useful for you. Okay, it can make your ad much more relevant for your niche. Okay, so you have different types of icons here. You can combine them, use them in different styles. Okay, so this is a very nice feature that the app has and that you can use in your advantage. As you can see, there is a large number of icons that you can use. Okay, you can also upload your own. I will show you on website where you can find icons that you can use for your images. Now you also have shapes. Maybe you want to insert certain shapes like rectangles, okay, triangles, stars, and other things like that, lines of all sorts. So you can add also shape. So as you can see, after that you just save. You press the save button, you save your image. You can share it already. You can connect your Facebook account to Snapio, okay, and you can share already your image if you want to, and then you have the download option. After you save it, it will be saved in your graphics section right here in my graphics. Okay, so nothing will get lost. If you want to reuse it or modify it in the future, you will be able to do that. Now, I hope this was very useful for you guys. This is an app that I highly recommend to you. As you have seen, it's very easy to use. Now, a very good website and platform where you can also find icons that you can use and graphics that you can use in your ad images. It's iconfinder.com. okay, iconfinder.com. You can see here the address of the website in my browser, okay, search bar, in my browser bar here. And for example, here on Icon Finder, you can search for icons, and you can practically you will see that you can select filters. Okay, you can apply filters because this is a platform where you will find free graphics and also paid graphics. And for example, I will search for computer. I just want you guys to see an example. Okay, and I have, for example, most of them are $1. Okay, but I can select here in the filter menu in the left side. you have a price range, okay, you have different types of filters, and if I select free, then it will give me all the options I have for what I have been looking, okay, what I have been searching for computer. I have all the options that are free and that I can use. And you just click on the images, you download them, okay, and then you can upload them in your Snapio account, okay, and use them there, okay, in your ads there. So this is a very good place where you can find a lot of cool icons that you can use in your images. Okay, you can select here, for example, vector. Maybe you want just vector icons or something like that. Icon size, maybe you want bigger icons. Okay, so you can find different types of icons. You just have to select your filters, set your price range for free, or maybe if you want to buy them on premium, and download them and upload them in your account in Snapio, and then use them in your images. Guys, this was all for this lecture. I hope these two platforms will be very useful for you. I highly recommend you Snapio, because as you have seen, you already have some pre-made templates that were proven to convert. Okay, they were proven to get your viewers' attention, and also you have here icon finder, where you can find great graphics and icons that you can use in your images. With that being said, these are two very strong tools that you can use to create amazing images for your Facebook ads. Hello guys, in this video I want to show you how you can use a free online platform, which is actually very cool. It will help you to create different types of graphics and different types of templates that you can use for different marketing activities that you have in your business, like Facebook covers, Twitter covers, YouTube thumbnails, different envelopes, business cards, and other things like that. You will see that you will have a multiple of templates and layouts from which you can choose, and from which you can select the one that it's fitted for you and for your needs in your marketing activity. Now, the platform that I want to share with you in this video and show you exactly how you can use it, it's called Relay. Now, first things first, what you have to do is go to the web page or website that you can see right now on my screen here in my browser address, so relaythat.com. Okay, basically the name, I think, states it all. You take everything that you have, graphical elements, okay, images and all that other stuff, and you just simply relay it, okay, put it in a different order, create a different layout, because that's what the app is all about. Now, what you want to do after you come to this page, you want to sign up for free. You will see this big button here, sign up free. Okay, you create a free account, and afterwards you will be able to log into your account. Now, I will log into my account, which I've already created, and I will show you step by step how you can create some designs, okay, which are the options that you have using this amazing app. And I am sure that you are going to love it 100%, and that you are going to use it into your business, or even for personal stuff, I know, like Facebook personal covers and other things like that, okay, just to have fun, let's say so. So after you have created your account, if you go back on this page here, relaythat.com, you will have this option. Okay, as you can see, for me it's account log out. For you it will be login. You log in with your credentials. Now I will just press here on this button, and it will bring me back to this page. Okay, so basically you will see that I have this menu here. Okay, layouts, projects, archive, go pro. Obviously all online platforms that have a sign up free button and have a free version have also a paid version for those that want more from them, and also like a short training if you want to understand better how to go through the app, but it won't be the case, because you will have already been through this course and you will know how to use it. Okay, so first things first, what you want to do is go to the layout section here. So I will just click on the layout section, and basically here is the editor. Here you will select your layouts, your templates, absolutely everything. Okay, now what you'll see here in the left side is a menu from which you can select your templates. You'll see that they are organized in let's say in different categories based on the purpose that you want to use the design for. Like for example, posts, okay, for social square posts, social white posts, like for Facebook, for Instagram, for Twitter, covers, Facebook cover, Twitter header, creators. Maybe, I don't know, you want to create a mock-up or an infographic or a book cover, a book promo, or even presentations, okay, or album cover. Ads, maybe you want to create a Facebook ad. So for those of you who are running Facebook ads for their businesses right now at this moment, this tool can actually be very useful. And you'll see that you also have a set of tools here, like cropping photos, Snapchat filters, collages. If you want to create collages, I know, for personal reasons, or to expose like a portfolio of your business. Maybe you are a photographer, or you have different types of products into your business. This tool can actually be very useful. An Instagram plan, watermarker, if you want to add watermarks to your photos. Again, maybe you are a photographer or something like that. That tool can be also very useful, and we will go fast through them so you can just have like an idea, because they are very easy to use. And if you are interested specifically in one of them, you will discover on your own how to use it, because you will see it's very intuitive and easy to use, as I specified before. Now let me go back to in the upper part of my dashboard. The first thing that you are going to see in your menu here is this theme section, and if I will click on this theme section, you will see that I have a number of themes here, okay, through which I can scroll. Basically, this type of themes will change the colors and the fonts that I use for all of my templates that I can see here. So basically, the themes are like something that come over the templates. It will change the colors and the fonts that you are using in any of your templates, okay, or in any of your graphics. For example, let's select the first one, Facebook branded. I will confirm it, okay. And as you can see, it changed the fonts here, it changed the colors to all my logos and other stuff like that, okay. Now here, if you will see this other section in the menu, in the left side menu, layouts, here we can basically see all the layouts that we have. So we don't have a specific order. If you just scroll down, you will see a lot of layouts, and we don't want to see them all. Actually, we want to go straight to the point. So what we want to do is scroll a little bit down, and we will find the sections from which we can actually select the templates we are interested in. So for example, right now, maybe I'm interested in creating a Facebook cover. All I have to do is go with my cursor over this title here, Facebook cover. I will press here or click here with my mouse, and you will see that okay, the templates will load for me. Okay, so as you can see, I have different types of templates here for my Facebook cover, right? Now, obviously, the images that you can see here, for example, let me select this one. Okay, all the images that you can see here are for one of my businesses. So this is not something that you will randomly get from the program. Okay, these images with gardening stuff and flowers and somebody gardening. Okay, these are images that I've personally uploaded. Obviously, you can upload your own images. There's no problem with that. So basically, how you can edit this template. For example, you have these images here, okay, and you'll see that you have photos here, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the backdrop, okay. So basically, the backdrop is the background of the template. As you can see, if I will go with my mouse here in the menu on the backdrop, you can see that I can actually see the whole image, okay, the whole photo in the editor. Then you can see that I have the fourth image here with the call to action. What I can do is basically I can hide the image if I want to, okay, from this small button here, or I can edit the image if I want to. I don't know, add a certain effect to it, okay, make it darken, make it fader, give it a little bit of contrast. I have different effects here, okay. As you can see here below the actual image, I have this editor like invert, okay, hue, vignette, okay, smooth. Let me go back. I don't like these effects. The contrast one, I like it, okay, and I have to confirm the effect if I like it. Okay, I will confirm the adjustment by pressing on this button, and that's how I've edited my image. Now if I want to, let's say, change the image, the only thing that I have to do is just click on it, okay, go to download section or wherever you have your images on your computers. You select an image that you want. I don't know, let me just find one as an example for you guys. Let's say that I will select this one. Okay, and as you can see, it uploaded my new image here. Okay, it works the same for all the other spaces here. You can see the images here. You just have to click on them, select a different image, and so on, right? Now above this section with your photos, you have the colors. Okay, first of all, you have the shapes. You can hide the colored element, okay, basically the border of the shapes, or you can activate it. Okay, so you can see that you have like this switch on and off button under all of your elements to hide it, or I don't know, activate it. And if I will click on the color of the image, I can basically change it. As you can see, if I'm scrolling down for the colors here, okay, if I'm going with my mouse over, if you have a look here in this part while I am playing with the colors, it will change the colors. Okay, maybe let's say that we want a white, we press done, and that's it. Okay, the overlay, basically that fade overlay that we can see on the backdrop image, we can change that as well. Let's go maybe for something green like that. We press the button done, and we can even change the backdrop a little bit. Okay, but basically we don't have a backdrop, we have an image for the backdrop. Okay, then we can edit the text that we can see here, like the call to action, test 1. You can see that it has been edited here, hashtag the same. Okay, then we can change the fonts if we want to. Basically, this is how it works, guys. Pretty nice, right? Now, let's say that in the middle of editing our template, we want to change the theme. Okay, the colors and everything, no problem. We can see that we have the themes here above our editor. Let's say that we like this one here. We just have to press on it. We press the button confirm, and you can see that the fonts have already been changed. Okay, basically in this case it will only change the fonts because we have different colors based on the template and based on what we have worked and edited here up to this point, right? So this is how simple it is, guys. Okay, to create a new Facebook cover or a new design. Now, how do we save our design? Very simple. You will see that we'll have this this download button here. We just have to click on it. It will prepare the download for us. Bear with me for a couple of seconds because it will take a couple of minutes for it to load. 1 out of 10 downloads used this month. Oh, this is something that I forgot to tell you, but probably you won't use this so much in order to use all of your downloads. You have 10 downloads per month, okay, using this app. I think it's more than enough for somebody who is just creating a design from time to time. You won't need all of that. Now, after the download has been prepared, I will press the download button, and voila, it downloads my design to my computer. Let's check it out. So this is my new Facebook cover, guys. Pretty neat, right? So it looks actually pretty nice. This is how you create it. Very interesting, right? Now let's take a look at some of the other stuff that we have here in the left side menu, some of the other templates. For example, maybe I want to create a social media post. I will just go to the social square post, click on it, and wait with me for a couple of seconds. And as you can see, we have different templates here. This is for a book promotion. Okay, so basically you can see we have different types of posts here. I like all of them. They are actually very good, some of them. For example, this one, it actually looks very nice, very neat. Okay, now let me go to other stuff like Facebook cover. We went through that. Creators, mockups. Let's see what mockups templates we have. Okay, this is one example, another example of mockup template. Facebook ads, let's go through the Facebook ads. Okay, pretty neat. For example, this one, I think it's a very good Facebook type of ad, or this one as well. Okay, so you can have Facebook ads, as you can see, or this one is also very good Facebook ads, or this one can also be something very good, or even this one. Okay, guys, so you have different types of templates of Facebook ads, and I think some of them are actually really good. For example, this one, or this one here, or even this one. Okay, so you have from where to choose. Now let's go through the tools as well a little bit. Let's see the collage tool, for example, and afterwards I'll let you be because probably you got sick and tired of watching me through this video, okay, explaining to you. So as you can see, we have different templates of collages. Some of them are actually really nice. For example, I like this one. This one, it's also very good. This one here looks pretty interesting. So we have different templates for collages as well. Watermarker, let's see the watermarker in action. So this is how a watermarker looks like. Okay, basically, for example, if you want to use the watermark, we just have to select a template type. And obviously, instead of the icon, we can change with our logo. Instead of the logo, again, we can change with one image of our own. And you will have an image with watermark after that, okay? Just click on the two images, change it with your logos or your own watermarks, and you will have an image with your watermark on it. As simple as that. Afterwards, you download it to your computer, you post it wherever you have to post it, and you will have an image with a watermark, so nobody can steal it from you and use it for their own purposes. Now guys, I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that you have learned something in this video, and I hope that you will enjoy this tool Relay, because it actually has some very cool templates and features, and I hope it will be useful in your marketing activity and for your business, and even for fun purposes, why not? Hello guys, first of all, thank you very much for watching this video. In this short series, we will talk about how to use a free online app that I've recently found and tested out, which is absolutely great for creating designs in a very professional manner, designs that you can use for your marketing activity, for your business, or even for personal purposes, okay? Now the app is called gravit.io, so you will find it at this web address that you can see right now on my screen in my browser address. So this is the address where you have to go, gravit.io, okay? So basically this is an app. It's not a very popular app. It has a paid version and a free version. Basically, they also have included a marketplace in this app that they have created. So you can sell your designs after you create it here, or you can use it for your own purposes. Whatever you want to do with them, it works just fine for me or for the app itself, okay? But basically I've tested it out for creating some of my marketing materials, some of my marketing graphics, and basically I've discovered that the app has a very complex editor behind. You can do some pretty crazy things with it. I mean, it's very complex, like a lot over other platforms out there which are also cloud-based and for free for creating designs. Basically, it has some features that only Photoshop probably has, with creating vectors and other things like that. I won't go into a lot of designing details, okay, like how to, I don't know, how to create a vector or how to use different complex tools, because the whole idea is for you to have access to an app which is absolutely very easy to use, so you can create your designs very fast for your marketing activity, because probably that is what you are interested in, okay? So first things first, what I want you to do is go to the web address that you see there in my browser, gravit.io, create an account for free. After you will create your account and log in, this is what you will see on the first page, what you are seeing right now on my screen. So basically this is your dashboard. As you can see, you have a menu here in the upper part of your screen, and then you also have a left side menu here where you can see other things like basically, I didn't tell you this, but you can work with the team on the designs that you create. As you can see, you have an option here, shared with me. If you are working with a team, it's like a Google Drive for designs, okay? You just access the share with me function, okay, or folder, and right there in that folder you will find the designs that are shared with you, okay? Then you have another folder, my designs, which you can also see here, okay? Then you can see in recent, if you have any recent designs that you made public, so designs that you made public on the market, or in trash, okay, designs that you have let's say deleted because you didn't like or something like that. Now let me go back to the my designs option here. I will click on it. So what you want to do right now, obviously the first thing is to create a new design. So you will have this option here. We click on this option, create design. So I will click on it. Now we will wait for the editor to load. What you can see faded in the background is the actual editor, and The first thing is to select an option of design that you want to create from this pop-up window that appeared in front of us on the screen right now. Basically here we have also two options. We can create a design, a blank design, so from scratch we will build it up, or we can use the templates that there are already here. For example, I will filter the templates and show the most liked ones, and bear with me for a couple of seconds because you will wait for a couple of seconds, even up to a minute, for all the templates to load. Okay, there are a lot of templates and for different categories, and it takes a while for them to load. Now if you are not patient enough, you can just, I don't know, create a template from zero, okay, from scratch, so there's no problem in doing that. Now that our templates have been loaded, we can scroll through them and select the one that we like or that we need for our own graphic, okay? And for example, here we have a website template. Here we have a landing page. Here we have a portfolio website. So as you can see, we have pretty complex graphics and designs for some of the templates. But let me scroll down and find something which is more simple, like a Facebook post, okay? Or something like a Twitter cover or anything like that, okay? And for example, we have here a Mother's Day Facebook post, which looks pretty nice, but let's see if we can find anything else. Nature, marketing, cooking, okay. Facebook, this is like a Facebook cover. As you can see, this one the same. Facebook cover, again, a different Facebook cover. So as you can see, we have a lot of types of Facebook covers here. Okay, but I will scroll down because I want to see what other templates we have and choose one that I really like. Let me see, just a second. Okay, here is a mockup. Okay, Moment, Corporate, Black Friday. Okay, let me select this one here. I think it looks pretty interesting. Okay, we will use this one. So you have to press the button use and it will load your cover. Okay, so guys, this is how it looks. As you can see, this is a very interesting Facebook cover, okay, because it contains multiple elements in it, okay, and that makes it a pretty interesting Facebook cover. And as you can see, the editor looks pretty complex. Here in the left side menu, you can see all the elements that you have included in your canvas, to say so, okay. Here in the upper part, you'll see that you have a menu with file, okay, you can save basically your project, editing options, insert. From the insert section, you can insert different images into your project, okay. You can upload your own images, you can insert photos. You will see that you'll also have some stock photos given by them for free. Icons, the same thing. You will see that you'll have a set of icons for free that you can use. You can insert from market, okay, you have that market I've told you about, where you can find different elements that you can insert, or you can insert a new layer, okay, because it's an editor based on layers, okay. So you will create images that are very complex based on different layers with different elements. That's the whole idea, okay. As I specified to you earlier, it's a pretty complex editor. Now let me go back because I will show you a little bit later how to insert a new element. You have modify, okay, the modify function where you can basically select different elements, and you have some modification commands here which are pretty simple. Though the editor, it's very basic. It's like a drag and drop. As you can see, you can play with it very easily. Now let me show you. For example, we have selected an element here, okay. As you can see, we have two options here in the upper menu, forward or backward. Basically each of the elements is a layer in this canvas, and for example, we can move this element that we have selected right now. We can move it forward to appear in front, okay, or we can move it backward. For example, we can move this one backward because this one is probably the first layer. As you can see, it's selected here. So we can move it backward, and you can see that its position has been changed, or we can move it forward again. So this is one way to do it, okay, to move layers forward or backwards. Or another way to do it is just click on it in the left side menu, okay, and reposition them. Okay, as simple as that. Let me undo this, okay. So you just have to reposition them, which is very simple. Okay, that's how you reposition them. You just have to follow what I am doing right now. Okay, but be very careful to follow that red line. Okay, because another option that you can have is overlaying images. So basically you put an image in an image and you won't get the result that you want. Okay, by doing that, I will just press the undo button right now. So another very cool thing that for most of the free cloud-based online graphic editors don't have, so something that the other editors don't have and this one has and works very well, it's the undo or redo functions, okay, which are pretty complex and oftentimes they are available only for paid versions of cloud-based apps or only for softwares that you have downloaded already to your computer and installed there. Okay, so a lot of times you don't have these functions for free softwares, but for this one you have. Okay, now let me show you other options that you have here. Okay, the view section, because we haven't finished with the menu yet. Okay, so you have different options to view, okay, your editor, and the help section where you can find support, tutorials, hotkeys, documentation, and other stuff like that. Now let me show you other things. I want to insert a new media here, and for example, let's say that I want to insert a new icon to this to this template. I will just go here in the insert section. I will press the icon button. Okay, and here you can see we have a lot of types of icons. Okay, if you scroll down, the list will just continue. Okay, and continue. So we have a lot of options, right? And I like this one very much. Okay, for me it sends a message something like financial smart. Okay, so this is like a piggy bank, and you have like a light bulb here inserted. Okay, and let's put it here in a side because I just wanted to show you guys how you can insert a new icon. As you can see, you can work with it very easily. Okay, edit it, resize it. It's just simple drag and drop. Okay, very basic. Now let's say that I will delete this one for now. You just have to press the delete button on your keyboard and it will be deleted. Let's say that I want to change this one. Okay, this element that I already have inserted here. What I can do right now, because probably I will want to change, let me see here. Okay, we can add effects to this one, which is pretty interesting, right? Let me see, I want to change it, the fill. Let me go back. I've pressed on something. Okay, so maybe I want to change something at this element here. Okay, for example, maybe I want to change its appearance, okay, to make it more faded. You will see that you will have in the element editor section here, basically here in the right side, you will have a menu where you edit your elements. So you will see that you have different sections here, okay, like the way it's positioned. Okay, as you can see, you have different position stages here. We want it in this place. Okay, we can flip it. Okay, flip it horizontally, flip it vertically. It just depends on us. Then we have the appearance options here. Okay, we can set the transparency from here. Okay, just drag and drop. We can advance. We have different, let's say, different filling options. Okay, blending, overlay, for example, soft light, normal, multiply. Let's see the multiply, which looks pretty interesting. Okay, we have different type of dashes. Okay, arrows. So we have a lot of things here. Okay, which are pretty interesting. We have a border. We can change the color of the border. As you can see, we can make it a little bit gradient. We don't want that. We want it something like this. Okay, so it gives it a nice effect. So from here you edit the border. You can basically fill it, but you don't have how to fill it because it already has an image. We can replace it, which is pretty interesting. Maybe try something related. Let's see, city. Nope. Let's leave it like this. Okay, you can change the original size, we can crop it, we can change the colors if we have any colors. We don't. Okay, let me go back. Now original size. Nope, we don't want the original size. Let me go back. We can change the color. Let me undo it because we didn't want the original size. Okay, scale corner proportionality. Okay, this is another option. Basically we can scale it from the corners. Okay, we can make it larger, smaller. Effects, we don't have any effects for now, but we can add effects if you want to. Okay, like blur, like fast blur. Can have a radius to it. Okay, we can make like an outer glow. Let's see, we can give it some shadow if you want to. Okay, you can see it's like a small shadow that appeared there. Okay, if you have a look, okay, at the shadow, the fast blur, okay, we can make it like this. So you have a lot of options when you are editing something, right? So a lot of options when you are editing an element. Now you got the idea how to edit an element. It's pretty nice. Now, as you can see here in the upper part, okay, just above the canvas, you have some other options as well. We went through the undo, redo options, the zooming in and zooming out. It's something very easy, fit all. Okay, so it will fit your whole screen. You have the select options here. Okay, and you have other options, for example, like to insert shapes. Well, let's say that we want to insert a rectangle here. Okay, we can edit it as well as other elements exactly in the same style as other elements. I will delete it for now. Okay, so we can insert different things from here, like lines, triangles, stars. Okay, we can, I don't know, just play around, okay, and edit. And as you can see, this is like an editable element, which is very simple. We can add new text if you want to, like hello. Okay, let me show you an example. As you can see, it has been created a new layer here in the left side menu. And from here for the text, we go in the right side, okay, where we edit elements, and you can see that we have the classic options for editing text. Okay, for example, like choosing the font. Let's say that I like this one. Let's change the size, make it 60. Okay, let's change the color. I think white would be a very good color here. Okay, that's nice. Fixed width, okay, we leave it like this. We can add effects like, I don't know, outer glow. Okay, so we have a pretty interesting text right now, right? Hello. Let's make it more. Okay, let's make it straight. Okay, like that. Hello. Okay, we can add effects, radius. Okay, the classic effects. Let's put it here. Okay, so this is how you add a new element. Okay, for example, text. Media, I showed you how to add an icon. You can upload your own images. Okay, so basically these are all the options that you have. You can create a group of elements that you can edit together. For example, I have selected here all the elements almost. Okay, I can group them all, and as you can see, it has created like a single element, a whole group. So everything that I do right now, for example, if I want to add an effect, I will add it to the whole group. For example, like stroke. Okay, or blur. Again, we want to add a lens blur, right? As you can see, it has been added to the whole group, right? Why? Because it treats the whole group as a single element. Okay, we have a group which has multiple layers. We have to select a single layer in order to edit it. Okay, otherwise we edit the whole group. Okay, now let me select it all and press the button split. Okay, and again we have single elements. And you have seen how forward and backward works. So basically, guys, you have seen how this app works. Okay, it's pretty interesting, pretty complex for a web-based app which is for free, and you have some pretty nice templates, but even without the templates, the fun part is, for example, if I will press here new design, bear with me for a couple of seconds. So from the blank version here, we already have all the sizes set up for most common designs that are out there for social media or marketing. For example, if I want to create a Facebook cover, I just select from here the size that it's right for me, and I can start to design it from scratch. Okay, and I have everything that I possibly need to create a stunning design here with this app. Now guys, I hope this was helpful for you, this video. I hope that you would use this app for your marketing activity, for creating very cool designs and high converting designs. I just wanted to show you another very cool online app that you can use for free to create viral images out of quotes. It's a very simple app, but it has some very powerful templates. The app is called recitethis.com. You can see it here in my browser if you have a look. Okay, so recitethis.com. It's actually very simple. This is the only page and the main page that you will see for this app. You just enter here on this website, and you will see here in the lower part of your page, okay, you have some templates, okay, some pages that you can select from. For example, this dashboard here, okay, you can just scroll through all the templates, see whichever you like the most, select one. Okay, for example, you can have this cartoon board, okay, and you can type in very simple I don't know, like a quote here, for example, Monday is beautiful. I know that a lot of people hate Mondays, so I thought that this would be a very good joke. So Monday is beautiful. Okay, and then you just click the button create. Okay, and you are actually done. Okay, you can, your photo is now done. Okay, you will just have their logo here, so that's not very nice, but okay, for for some posts you can use this, because you can create some very cool stuff. Then you can post it directly to Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. Okay, you can download your image, for example, directly like this. Okay, this will be your image, so it's actually very nice. You can send it to a friend. You have a permanent link, for example, if you just want to use the link, okay, to upload the photo and so on. So it's actually a very simple to use app. Then if you go to find a quote, for example, you can find quotes that you can use for different domains, for different niches. For example, for beauty, okay, a beauty is a woman you notice, so it will upload directly your quotes. So you can also have direct quotes that you can already use that are integrated in the app. So that's actually very cool also, because you don't have to find a quote on your own. So this is a very cool app. You can use it like Pablo from Buffer. Okay, it's actually very simple. You have seen that. So I hope you will enjoy it. Thank you guys for your attention. Bye bye for now. Another very cool tool that you can use to create viral images for your Facebook posts, and not just for your Facebook post, also for Twitter or Pinterest or Instagram. You know that people share a lot right now images that have quotes on them, okay, life quotes, personal development quotes, business quotes, leadership quotes, and so on. And this type of images are very catchy. People absolutely love them, share them like crazy, so it can create a great virality for you. Okay, you can have that traction. You can get that traction for your page, okay, for getting likes, getting shared, getting a lot of exposure for your business. So the app, it's actually very simple. You just have to create an account on buffer.com. I don't even think you need to create an account for this app, but I recommend you to create an account, a free account on buffer.com. You can create a free account for free. You can log in with your Facebook account already. Okay, why? Because it's a very powerful tool also for automatic scheduling your posts and different tasks that you can automate for your social media accounts. So the app is called Pablo. Okay, it's buffer.com/Pablo, as you can see here. Okay, its motto, it's very nice: engaging social images in 30 seconds. Why? Because you just enter on the platform just like that. Okay, and you just have to select your background. You have a lot of cool backgrounds here. Okay, for example, you can select this one, the night sky, okay, with stars. Then you select your dimension here, if you want for Pinterest, for Instagram, okay, or white for Facebook or Twitter. Okay, and you also have some effects here, contrast, if you want to be, okay, a normal contrast, or if you want to have a contrast with effect, if you want the background to be blurred, okay, or if you want it normal, or if you want it black or white or not. So I will let it be like that. Okay, I don't want it to be blurry. You can also upload your own backgrounds if you want to, but you have a lot of cool photos here, so you may not need to. What is the most interesting part is that you already have the quote here. Okay, you also can add a secondary text here, you know, like I don't know, maybe like a subtitle, and you can also add your custom logo. You just click on you just turn the button on, okay, for the custom logo, and you will need to upload something here. For example, we can upload this small icon, okay, which will appear here, and you can put your logo here. For example, you can change its size, its radius, okay, whatever you want. And then you have the option. For example, here, this is actually very nice. If you do not like the quote you see here, you can shuffle quotes, okay. It will change your quote, so you don't even have to look for quotes on the internet. Okay, you just shuffle the quote, you find the good one for that day. You just select a background, and then you just share your image. You can share your image directly, so it's connected directly to your Facebook account, or you can download your image. So you just press the download your image button, and it will download your image. Okay, it's rendering, and now it's downloaded. As you can see it here, it's a PNG image. So this is actually very nice. You can create viral images with live quotes and business quotes on demand, in just exactly in 30 seconds, maybe even faster. So this is a very cool app. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you will use it wisely. Thank you guys for your attention, and I will see you in our next lecture. Bye bye till. Welcome back to our next lecture. In this lecture, I wanted to show you guys a tool that you can use to create viral images. You know already those viral images with quotes that go all over the social media platforms. They are practically hijacking any type of traffic on social media. Okay, they are everywhere and people love them. And depending on the industry, for example, you can use them if you are a trainer, if you are in network marketing, maybe if you are into personal development, if you are a life coach or a business development coach, or a leadership instructor or something like that. Okay, because practically these images are the most relevant for people that are into personal development and other stuff like that. So the tool that I'm showing you here, as you can see here on my screen, it's called Quozio.com. okay, it's a very simple app. You can log in with your Facebook account. You have to be logged into your Facebook account, and I will show you exactly right now how you can do that. I will just log in with my Facebook account. Okay, it's actually very simple. I will not allow the platform immediately to post anything on my wall, okay, or to my friends publicly, but I will allow it to log in with my Facebook account. Okay, and this is exactly what you will see on your first page. You just enter your quote. For example, I've made a very special quote today that I've posted on my social media account, and I will show you. It's something like blah blah, okay, blah blah. This sends a very powerful message to the audience. I'm joking with you, right? But you can find different types of quotes in different places on the internet. You just can go on Google and find a lot of websites where you can find famous quotes in absolutely every single niche that you could think about, also with their authors and everything that you need. Okay, so don't worry about that. So you just type in your quote here, and you then type the name of the author, the mighty. Okay, and that's it. Then you press the button go. Very, very simple stuff. Okay, this is rocket science, guys, as you can see. So, but this is actually very, very efficient, and I don't know if you guys are watching over this whole personal development, okay, trend that is going on, but people actually follow a lot these images, and they can create viral exposure for your brand, and they are even more powerful if you have a personal brand that you can develop for yourself. Okay, and then you have different templates of text that you can use. For example, you can use a whiteboard. Okay, I'm waiting for it to load like this. Okay, you can use other templates, okay, like this one. So you have different backgrounds that you can actually use. You can find them here in the menu. Okay, you just press on the buttons, on the small arrows, to go to the other templates that you can choose from. So you have a couple of very good templates here that you can choose. So this is obviously a very simple to use tool that you can use actually for your social media accounts. If you, exactly as I've told you before, if you are in this industry where this type of images go viral, okay, in this type of posts. I've seen many personal and public persons that are using this type of images and work for them very well. But as I've told you before, it depends very much on the niche you are in, because otherwise, if you are using them in the unsuited niche, to say so, you may make a fool out of yourself. Okay, I don't know how to say it otherwise, but you can become a fool out of yourself. Okay, you can make a fool out of yourself if you are using this type of images in other niches. So be very careful in what type of niches you are using this. And after that, how you save your image is actually very simple. You right click on the image, save image as, and after that you just upload it to your social account wherever you want to upload it. Obviously, you can automatically share it on Google, okay, from here, or other on Facebook, Google Plus, Tweet, or anything else, or other platforms where you actually have a button to do that for. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you guys. Obviously, as you can see here, you also have my quotes section. And I recommend this app to you if you want to do something very quick, very efficient, and if it's suited for your niche, and only if it's suited for your niche. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I thank you very much for your attention. Welcome to our next lecture from this course. In this lecture, we will talk about a tool, an online tool that I like very much, and I think it can be very useful for you guys. Because you can create something very unique that can help you boost your exposure. I like this tool very much because you can create infographics, and infographics, as we have probably talked before, or if we haven't, are elements that can go viral and can create a lot of exposure for your business. If you touch certain topics in your marketplace that have a lot of interest for people, they can go viral. Okay, obviously, if they haven't been touched before, these topics, if they haven't been touched before or approached before, even more will create exposure for your business. So this tool is called PictoChart, and you can actually do different types of presentations, images, posters, reports, and infographics with it. You can create an account for free. You can log in with your Facebook accounts. Most of these online platforms and tools that you will see me explaining to you and exposing to you in my lectures, you will see you can practically connect with Facebook. I think every single tool online you can connect with. You can create an account automatically with Facebook or with other social media accounts, and this is no different case. Okay, you create a free account with your Facebook account, and after you create your free account, this is what you will see in your PictoChart. Okay, you can see exactly here how it's called, PictoChart. This is the first page where you select a template, okay, the infographic format you would like to use. For example, we select an infographic, okay, and now we have different templates, okay, 3 templates here. Obviously, for example, we can select this one because it's the most interesting for us as online entrepreneurs, okay, how to make money the startup way. You can preview the template in the first place to see exactly how it looks like, okay, and after that you just create the template, okay. You press the create button and we wait for the editor to load. Now the app it's loaded, okay, and you can start editing everything in your infographic. You have more blocks that you can edit, and you can see here exactly how to edit every single block, okay. And for example, let's edit the first one, the header, so you guys can see. First of all, you can select the text, you can edit the text. Obviously, as in any app or editor, you can select the font, okay, the size, if it will be bold, if it will be italic, okay, the alignment and other stuff like that. Also, a very cool stuff that you can add to your infographic is the fact that you can add different types of icons. For example, you have a huge collection of icons here, okay. You can add different types of shapes and lines, as you can see here in this menu in your left side, okay. You can add different types of photos if you want to, and also you can add different types of photo frames, okay. For example, we have these letters here which look very nice, okay, and other types of photos. Then we have, for example, backgrounds. We can use different types of backgrounds, patterns that we can choose from. For example, let's have a look at this one, okay, with the stars. It looks very, very nice. Then we have different types of text that we can use, okay. We also have some text frames here, okay, and text templates that we can use. For example, this one, okay, which looks very nice, but I'll let you guys play with it more so you can see exactly how you can use them. But I'm just showing you exactly where you have to go, okay, what features do you have at your disposal, and so on. And then you have other tools like videos, maps, charts, different types of charts, okay. After you finish creating your infographic the way you like it, you just go to the okay, it's already saved. You just go to the preview button to see exactly how it will look like, okay, and you just download your graphic, okay. You can leave a PNG format or JPEG format, whatever suits you the most, okay. For example, you can download it in this format or a medium format. If you want more, you have to go to the pro version, which obviously is paid, but I think for starting out this version is perfect. And now let's kick it off, download as PNG, okay, and see exactly what we'll get. I think this tool can be very, very useful for you guys, okay, because as I've told you and as I've stated before, infographics really go viral in a lot of niches. If you will look at top bloggers, at what they actually use, okay, you will see that a lot of them are using infographics, and they state something, they do a lot of research, they state something in those infographics that wasn't approached before by other bloggers or other researchers in their niche, and that's how they establish themselves as an authority in their niche. Their infographics get viral, their articles get viral, they get a lot of exposure for their whole blog, not just for that infographic. People subscribe to their newsletter, start to follow them on social media, and that's how practically they get to become an authority, and they get very well known in their marketplace. Let's have a look at how this infographic looks like. This is it, okay. It's very nice. As you can see here, we can zoom in to see. One thing that you will find out in the free version is that you will have the logo from PictoChart here in the slower part. They needed to promote themselves somehow, but this is not inconvenient in the beginning if the information is very, very well structured and it sends a strong message. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this lecture about PictoChart. I hope you find it helpful. I hope that this tool will help you in your business in the future and in your social media strategy, and to create stunning social media images. I thank you very much for your attention. Hello friends, Sorin here. Welcome back to our course and welcome back to our next lecture. In this lecture I wanted to show you a tool that it's awesome if you want to promote a product, a new service or something like that, okay, and you practically want to create a mock-up, to use a mock-up like a MacBook Air or an iPhone or any device like that, okay, because this type of ads and this type of images look very professional if you promote an app, for example, okay, or a service or a website or a new platform or something like that. And the website is called placeit.net. It's actually very simple. You can see here in my browser, okay, and after you will enter the website, you will see that you have different types of mockups from which you can choose. They have a free plan, okay, you can test the app, you can do different mockups, not at a very high resolution, but you can do your bootstrap work at the beginning with it. And also you have a subscription, a monthly subscription, if you want to use all the features that the app it's giving to you, and it's from up to $15 per month, and you can use all their templates, video templates, images, swap multi-stages and different other features like that, okay. Now let me show you an example exactly to see how it works. We are already on the platform. For example, we can select this one, okay, this photo, iPhone mockup featuring. You just go and upload an image. For example, I will upload this image that I always use as an example, okay. I will crop the image right now and you will see exactly how the image will look like, okay. It's processing the image. This is exactly how the image looks like. As you can see here, you can add text effects and you can download, and you have like a small watermark here, but it states very clear that downloads don't have watermarks. So you can share it already, okay. You can grab screenshot from an URL, okay. You can add some text and effects. For example, we select the download image, okay, and after that you can add the text, the effects, and so on. And for example, if you click on the download, let's see, on the high, no, we just select the small version. If you go on the high version, okay, exactly as I've told you, for a higher resolution you have to pay more, super high resolution even more, okay. So this is how these guys are making money. So probably you won't need at the beginning a very high resolution. It depends on what you want to do with the mockup. For example, if you want to use it printed, maybe you will need a high resolution. If you want to use it for your social media, I doubt you will need a higher resolution than this one. Just for example, if maybe you will need it for your cover photo or something like that. So you just press the button download and let's have a look so you guys can see exactly how this looks like. So it's actually a very nice photo, okay. This looks awesome. This gives a professional look to your photos. As I stated before, it's crucial if you have maybe an app, if you are promoting an app on social media, or if you are promoting I don't know, like a new service or a subscription plan or a new platform on social media. This gives it a very professional look, so I really recommend you to use this app if you are promoting something like that. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. As you have seen, it has a tons of features. I'll let you play with all of them on yourself, because you can do a lot of testing and a lot of stuff to see exactly how it works, but you got the general idea, okay. You can use this app, and thank you very much for your attention.